Hi, Dream. I know this may not be the forum to communicate this, but I'd like to express that a lot of scammers lurking in the comments on IG. Recently, think was Sunday, I commented on a post where the lady mentioned her baby father put her out a day before burial, and all of a sudden this guy messaged me. Okay, she no said he's 22 years old, homeless, saw my comment, and he was hoping I could help to put him up. Said he was staying at a guest house. First of all, you're 22, homeless, right? How are you able to afford staying at a guest house? First red flag. And has his last $15,000. I told him I can't accept a stranger in my home, but would reach out to a friend of mine about a job. He listed what area he'd be interested in getting a job. So he reached out to my friend and he told me he didn't have anything available. I went back to the young man and told him I was genuinely trying to help him, only to reply to him and advise him of same. You know, he had already unfollowed me, and this person seen my message and didn't even reply. So I blocked him, saying all this to say that people should be careful. I'm not stupid, and I wasn't about to let any stranger, let any strange man, and you should mention woman too, into my home. It's currently just me and my son, 17 years old. But because I didn't invite him to my house or offered him any money, he wasn't pleased. I have messages on my IG can show you. Wow. I mean, and that part that she mentioned though, when she said that she saw a post of her of somebody's baby father putting them out right before the hurricane, like that's a whole another level of heartless, bro. Like, if heartless was a person, that would be my guy, yo. That would be my guy, like, yo. But let's talk about the situation now. Imagine this: some person messages you on IG saying that, oh, they're homeless and they're staying in a guest house. What would your first thought be? How can you afford that? If you're homeless, essentially means you're broke because you're not yet, in a rented apartment, or you haven't bought a home or whatever, or you're not seeking help from the government in terms of anything. There is no context of why you're homeless, or it just raises a lot of questions, and that pushes you to really think about things from all different, probably possible perspectives, you know. But she did the right thing by not allowing this person into her home with her son, and she just kept moving forward even though the person did not actually respond. For the person to not respond, it shows that the person is not interested in actually working. The person wasn't actually looking to get a response like that, and it just shows that the person is just sketchy. Because you're jobless, homeless, and somebody is trying to help you to get a job so you can get paid, but yet you show no interest. Now, to me, that's sketchy. That is sketchy. But let's jump to the comments. As you comment, them send requests. Now look, so I guess this is something that happens a lot. Sweet girl 879 whatever says, under no circumstances would I ever take in stranger in my house. I don't know how you people do it. It's like on a really naive. When we when we see that girl's story, my advice was get to get help from someone she familiar with. Yes, people may be in a rough spot, but uno know nothing of the people them nature or what them capable of. Which is true, can't argue with that. Imagine all recommending him to work and don't even know if he's a thief or a gunman. Uno little and too brave for me. Help people on a family where I struggle. Well, I can't say I disagree with this comment because she has a point. You shouldn't be trusting strangers. Ever since I was a child, I heard the term stranger danger, never talk to strangers, all of that. Yeah, it is better that you help a family member that is in need than to go out there and risk your life trying to help others. Now, I'm not telling you not to help a stranger, but what I am telling you to do is be vigilant, be cautious, learn how to ask the right questions, learn how to pick up on certain cues, you know, learn what you should look for in a person, especially if you're trying to determine the type of person they are. Even the best actor will slip up at some point or will give you hints or whatever. But yeah, that's really my take on the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think. The next commenter said, "It's so true. I believe this. I got a DM from a girl telling me how she has a newborn baby and she has an interview and needs bus fare. I just read it and block her same time. I'm sorry." Bruh, like thinking about that just off your head just sounds really cold. But when you think about everything that's really going on, like you have to be headstrong. Like you have to approach a situation like this. Otherwise you're gonna get caught in a trap, bro. So I understand why these people feel the need to constantly protect themselves, and I can't blame them for that. I cannot. Anyways, next commenter said, "And this is why people are afraid to help. Me glad they catch the rake and go buy a cash pot sender." Yo, so for those who don't understand, she's saying that she is happy that the person saw through the deception and took the money instead to gamble. That's pretty much what she would then comment to herself. Next comment says, "Him lucky, him a live in a guest house." Exactly. Like, make it make sense, bro. Many a live a shelter upon the streets. How he managed to afford guest house daily fee? My thoughts exactly. Like, who are you fooling? Next commenter said, Some individuals don't want the honest bread. They would rather sponge off other or spam others with their sad stories to play off your kind-hearted nature." And it's true, I've seen it so many times. Not in text. Well, I've seen it in text and in real life, especially by not gonna say anything. A next commenter says, "My virgin did have a yellow pro boxer on taxi, but I don't know what that is about. I guess it's another scam." But next commenter said, "I offered some credit to somebody in need the other day, and right now my DM is full with all different type of sad story from both men and women. I wish me could have helped everybody, but I can't." Well, give what you can and give because you want to. That's all I will leave that at that. But guys, just let me know your opinions. And if you like the video, drop a like. If you don't, drop a dislike. But most of all, let me know what you think about the situation.